his season tournament, NBA Cup. So yeah, we're the third seed in the NBA Cup tournament because of that loss that we took against the Chicago Bulls, which is our only loss of the season so far. So hopefully we won't lose another NBA Cup game this season. We'll be able to win every single cup game from here on until we win it all. Let's do it. And surprisingly, the Orlando Magic have become one of the best teams in the East now all of a sudden this season, after they were right at the bottom last season. Which is crazy.
Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be a reporter tonight on the sideline.
Reason why the Magic are winning.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Ben Adebayo.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Adebayo. Ingram is out there with MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Barnes in the 3. And for Orlando, we've got Johnson. Drew is out there with Franz Wagner. Marie Boyles in at the 4 spot. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective.
We're probably going to go through Nikola Jokic because I don't know who this guy is.
Sneak up on you. Suddenly,
They're double taking him
much
because they
higher.
can't guard him.
And so are the stakes.
Ready for 3. Oh,
Franz Wagner grabs the miss. That's to Marie Boyles. And the Wagner. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight.
all right, let's go
play
to
their game,
Jokic
and
right here
enforce
on the
their own
block.
pace.
Now, Jokic following.
That's Scotty wide open for 3.
Barnes can't get it to go. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Barnes. Out to the right wing. Pass to Marie Boyles. Johnson from 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he had that.
Scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching.
Go Scotty, too easy.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Boyd Pierce. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's MP.
Scotty Jokic.
Following the bucket by
So let's go double him. Yep.
Here's Jokic.
And 1. Let's
He'll
go.
chance for one more at the line.
That double team was too late to
Gotta get out
rotate him.
against the
To
team
help.
really earning that in one chance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him. They're rated about 77% on the season.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the ground.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Go to Jokic.
Ingram finds
Gonna
Jokic.
double him.
The kick out to Barnes.
Scotty, 3.
Offside from outside. Orlando's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And stolen by NP.
Hi, Ben.
Fast break Toronto.
Jokic.
passes to
Three.
Jokic.
Oh,
No good by Toronto. Orlando, they've got 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Enzo, MP will bring it up for the
just
Raptors.
keep going to
Trailing
Jokic.
by 2, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd.
Right to
they
Jokic.
just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus
Great
on
Ingram. Oh, he gets it to Scotty. Shoot it, Scotty. Shoot it. A runner. Oh, he gets it right back. He follows his own miss and slams it.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Detroit. Good ball movement here by the Magic. To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Drew.
Good D,
Good on
Jokic.
the shot. Good defense by Jokic. The drive by MP. Yep, it counts.
Good focus through the contact. MP proving he can be a menace on the attack.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Trying to find Wagner. Gets it to him. A failure. Right on the bucket.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
Barnes
Go to
outside.
Jokic. Yeah, double. But yeah, it was too late.
The assist from Barnes. Jokic has got his second basket of the game. Here's Boeheim. Covered by MP. And stolen by MP. Here's
Go down.
Adebayo.
Too
And he
easy.
banks in the layup.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Boeheim. Covered by MP. Wagner against Barnes. Pass to Murray Boyle. 5 to shoot.
Good D, Ben.
Over Adebayo. It's hauled in by MP.
D.
Just doing a
Right
good
there.
job on the backboard.
Go down.
It's
Oh,
deflected. Wagner with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Wagner outside. Here's Murray Boyle. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
give it to Jokic.
Adebayo finds Jokic.
They double him. Scotty.
It's Adebayo, top of the key.
Set a screen, Jokic.
Jokic a screen. A 3
Three from
Barnes.
Scotty.
13
Oh,
by
no.
Johnson.
Tried to get it going, but the shot simply had not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Boeheim. Covered by MP. Lets it go from 11. And he overshot that one, missing. The Raptors with the lead. Pass to
Go,
Jokic.
Jokic.
The kick out to Adebayo. Here's MP.
Go to Jokic.
Barnes outside. MP right side. And the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wagner against Barnes. Wagner looking it over. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Drew gets the bucket.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
Barnes
Give it to
outside.
Jokic.
Pass to Jokic. Over Drew. Jokic, no good. Orlando trailing here. Here's
Alright, Scotty.
until we see him miss another one like that.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's behind. Covered by
Just stay behind, that's the shame.
That's good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Pass to
Go
Jokic.
Jokic. Are they gonna double? Maybe not.
It's
No.
in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's
They
3
call
for
the
5.
timeout. You got
Overall,
like
this
4.
quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it out to MP.
Alright. Come on. Come on, Jacoby Walter.
Here's Walter. Raptors need to get a
Scotty.
shot.
There we go.
That one's good.
And right where he wants to be. He's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Drew passes the tip. Here's Drew. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called for. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Ellis is checked in for the match. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Ali LaFleur. It's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He dropped 27 points, and he was killing assists all around. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a good performance here tonight.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam kept it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
There's some defense for someone who's as good at shooting the free ball as he is. You need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Powell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Last to the shoot.
And Brand wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 4. Here's MP from down in the low post. It goes. And that's now 6 points for MP.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
After Sun
day.
Moore with the steal. Fast break, here they come. And MP with the basket on the assist for Moore. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
And give MP credit. Hustling in transition and gets rewarded.
Ellis outside. Here's Drew. Beyond the arc. Ulter pulls it in. Suggs against MP.
Come on, Chicago Walter.
That's to Walter. Okongwu with the screen.
Chicago Walter 3. I'll do it for the first quarter.
They
Lead
got
by
an
8.
8-point lead heading into the break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Go Dan. Easy
Dictating the
player.
pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So for Toronto right now, Ingram is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's O'Connell. And it's Moore in the small forward.
Oh, good day. Steal. Go Dan. Oh, he slams it over 2 Magic players. Wow.
Throwing it down with a little attitude.
The Magic trail by 12. Abner outside. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend the floater like that.
Come on, Brad Ingram.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ingram passes to Okongwu. And a wide open look for MP. Off target from 3-point range. And 6'10" GA. Hans Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Come on, Brad Ingram.
Ingram right side.
3. Let's go.
MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here at home in the second quarter. Ellis wide open. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Go, Brad Ingram. And 1. Let's
The
go.
bucket anyway, so a 3-point chance for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Orlando making a change here. That's checked in. And then for
Oh,
Toronto.
right.
Barnes comes in for Okongwu. And it's Cummings in for Moore. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg. And some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this,
Good
the
day.
sky's really the limit.
Raptors leading by 14.
That's Scotty.
Back to MP.
Alright, come on, Cummings.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Cummings.
Cummings.
And
Oh,
it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
They double him with Adebayo. Powell sets a screen for Ellis. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
go to bed. Go
Here's
bed.
Adebayo.
Too easy.
2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
That's to Brand. Locked up there for Powell.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty eye.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And just over 3
Come on,
minutes here in
Ben.
the
Shoot
second
3.
And Adebayo. Three-pointer.
Let's go,
Good,
Ben.
and the assist goes to MP. He's got 11.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Brand sets a screen for Wagner. No good from the wing. And here's Toronto. They're on a 15
And
to 6
1.
run. And the basket is good.
Lead up to 19. Chance to extend it to 20.
They're going to have
Himes check in. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Fires from the wing. It's good. Boeheim's got his second basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Come on, Ray.
Now,
You're
MP. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against Cleveland.
And on the defensive end, he was extremely disruptive,
Right,
forcing
right.
turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Count that bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Boeheim. Covered by MP. Here's Suggs. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Suggs has got his first points of the night.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
Come on, Ray.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13.
Three.
And here's Ingram from the yard.
Oh.
Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Boeheim. Good on the triple. Boeheim's got 7 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Come on, Ray.
And here is MP. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Now here's Ingram. The lead is
Ray,
15.
look to bam for the easy slam. There we go.
Throws it down.
Well, that's textbook pick and roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Taylor's checked in for
Right.
Here's Wagner. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Detroit.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs.
Good day.
It's rebounded by
Yep.
Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Cummings. And here is MP.
Come on, Cummings.
Back to Cummings.
Three.
From Trey. And Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 17. And now Hallie LaForce is something for us from the sideline.
Thank you so much. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Toronto.
Oh,
Jokic
Jokic.
comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's
Sorry
Walter in
for
for
three.
Cummings.
Let's
He was
go.
all alone on that one. Barnes has got 11.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Back to Suggs. Over to the left wing. The shot by Murray Boyle's no good. Toronto leading by 18. Down low.
Go Jokic.
Here's Jokic.
Too easy.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Johnson outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Boeheim.
Good day. Yep.
Toronto's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
A tenacious player. If he doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Boeheim. To the paint. Here's Drew. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the
It's
paint
going to
already
Jokic
here
right now.
is eye-opening.
MP passes to Barnes.
So Jokic. Send the help. Clifford for 3. Let's go.
Three-pointer to fall. Clifford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Boeheim. He's got 9. Johnson outside. Three-pointer.
Good
Toronto
play.
grabs
Yep.
the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bucket is good.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Now, here's Suggs. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, look, he came out huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Here's MP. Jalen Suggs.
Sorry
making
to
his right
Jokic.
shot.
Like double it. Clifford. Cody Walter. 3. Oh, very good.
Get it to go. Magic shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Bounce pass Suggs. Here's Boeheim. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Here's Walter. Back to MP. Inside.
Go Jokic.
And Jokic missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
O'Connor's checked in for Barnes. Outside, Suggs. Lets it go from deep. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to
Go
O'Connor.
to Jokic.
Now Jokic.
They double him.
Through. Jokic with the
Cody
screen
Walter
on
for
Johnson.
3.
Walter. And again, Toronto no up. The Magic trail by 20. Here's Boeheim. He's got 9.
Help. 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 Good day. Good help. Good day. Lock him up.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. The offensive rebound. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Okongwu.
Go to Jokic.
Now here's Jokic.
Oh, there you go. Too easy.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting a 5 for 8 clip.
The assist totals haven't just continued to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Boeheim's got 10 points.
So I'm going to take a fall
A
shot.
lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possession. And defensively,
No, it was the first half. We were about 17.
MP making things happen for the Raptors. He was a true standout at the offensive end. Both with his scoring and his passing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Toronto Raptors.
They have been so careful with the rock, smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
Checking out Toronto, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at NP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
well, I just love his fearlessness so charging inside like no one.
Like a D.
They've got Drew. Wagner is out there with Johnson.
And I have foul. There we go.
That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
Sensational drive by MP. The D pretty much had no choice but to foul.
And that one misses.
Wow. That's the free throw.
Good on the second free throw.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Johnson outside. Pass to Boeheim. Here's Murray Boyd.
Good D.
Tucker with his three.
Go Scotty.
He passes to Barnes. Good in the assist goes to MP. Barnes has got 13.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Boeheim. Here's Drew. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Barnes
Sorry
outside
to you,
to the
Jokic.
right side.
Go Jokic.
Here's
Seven
Jokic.
double, Brady with the three. Let's
Connects
go.
from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to Ingram. He's such a good shooter.
Johnson right side. Pass to Boeheim. And the foul called
Oh,
on
I
him.
think I can.
This is his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's his fourth foul. Gotta be careful now.
Here's Johnson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Gotta find ways to generate better looks here.
The 11-footer gets hauled in by the Magic. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good.
Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't
Oh,
found
good
their
day
rhythm here
again.
in the third. This is 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Scotty a three.
From Barnes.
Let's go.
Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
Johnson outside. Pass to Boeheim. And here's Wagner. Orlando moving forward.
Good day.
But that three is off the mark. Here's MP.
Foul.
That one
Thank you.
clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Bam Adebayo is second. And, of course, Jokic.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to think. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
And having bigs who can score efficiently in the paint provides a great counterbalance to the perimeter shooting that we see so many teams possess.
The Raptors making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Johnson outside. Here's Murray Boyle. He has 6. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside.
Go
Adebayo.
to Jokic. Go Jokic.
Jokic gets it to him. Jokic draws
Sydney
it up.
Moore
And
three.
here's Moore.
Let's go.
That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic just got his 5th assist in this one. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Jokic with the steal. Here's MP.
And one.
And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Wagner as screen on MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
Oh, where's the foul? Oh my god, man, followed up on this.
By Wagner. He gets
I was
himself
looking for a foul right there.
Orlando, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Johnson outside to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
The stand, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10",
Go
with
to
career
Jokic.
skills of Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't.
Oh, come on,
And not
Jokic.
a guy with his size, strength, and skill, and he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact, and he will also create shots for his team.
Go to Jokic.
To the inside. Jokic draws the double. In the
Right
corner,
here,
it's
it's
Ingram.
3. Let's
One
go.
falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. The Magic have gone somewhat so far 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Murray Boyle.
Three.
On the 3.
Yeah.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now Ingram.
Go to Jokic.
Jokic
Double
inside.
it. Oh my god, Jokic. Make the extra pass, bro. Give it to Bam.
Wagner against Ingram. Bounce pass Wagner. It's all in by the Raptors. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
This game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Magic shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Toronto's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots
Like
down
that.
since halftime.
Too easy.
Lining it up here. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Oh,
Out of bounds as the Raptors gain
I just threw it
possession.
away. Out ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And of course, the Magic
Come on,
sitting in
Dan.
3rd place.
And when I look
Go
at
on.
Toronto,
There
it's
we
been
go.
the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Out to Powell. Here's Sutton. He
Dang.
can't that time.
All the energy is on
Go,
the other
Ben.
side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Bayheim. He's got 14. Here's Taylor. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Come on, Ben.
Right side, Adebayo. MP outside. In the corner, it's Brown.
Christian Brown for 3.
Right to shoot.
Oh,
From outside, off the mark.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Taylor. Launches a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Brown, the pass to MP.
alright. Let's go to Ben.
Back to
Let's go to
Brown.
Ben right
To the
here.
middle.
Go Ben.
Here's Adebayo.
Let's go.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's not
I have 5 fouls. I'm better not doing that foul.
Cruz checked in for the Magic. And Toronto.
Luckily, we're up big, so I
Walters
might not
checked in.
have to play in the 4th quarter. Just
Powell
gotta be
with a
careful.
screen on MP. Here's Suggs. Plays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 9.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Pass to Walter. There's the
Kobe
dribble.
Walter 3. Let's
Oh,
go.
and the assist goes to MP.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Day.
Powell the pass to Drew. Here's Boeheim. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Out to the right wing.
Kobe Walter 3.
A three-pointer, no good.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Boeheim. Taylor inside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Powell outside. Over
Good
Okongwu.
day. Good day. Yep.
Pulls it down.
Oh, yeah. Conway for the slam. There we go.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Boeheim. Basket good. Boeheim's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Oh, you know what? Let's go Bam.
Pass to Okongwu.
Go to Bam. Go
Kicks it
Bam.
out to MP.
No, I can't really shoot
Taylor
it, bro.
against Okongwu. No good with the wing jumper. Well, Orlando shooting under 40% all in all for the game. He shot by Powell, no good. The
Go,
Raptors shooting around
go,
66%
Kobe Walter
in the
for the
night.
slam. There we go.
Offensively so far.
The team first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
Suggs looking around. There's the screen. Pass to Boeheim. On the 3-off shot.
I'll do it. We lead by 41 to end the third quarter. I'm probably not going to play in the fourth quarter.
While we have the Jets now, folks, let's go to our State Farm
Rest on the
assist
bench
of
for
the
the rest
game.
of the game. And yep, we win. We win by 45.
So Toronto takes this
go.
by a big margin. And they move on